Every year with Ghost, we get to do a couple fun collabs with some athletes, and today we're covering the Maxx Chewning one in Mango Margarita. I'm gonna throw a scoop of each in these bottles, and we're gonna talk about what's different in the Legend and what you can expect from it. So obviously with the pump product, it's the same formula, just with a really fun flavor. If you guys have been following us long enough, you know that I love pretty much anything mango, especially when it comes from a company like Ghost that knows how to flavor it right. First, let's throw this pump scoop in here. Now, I know some of you guys come to us for flavor reviews, but most of you come to us for the scientific breakdowns. No one else really talks about formulas like we do. Some people even think it's just a piece of paper. The Legend product is definitely going to be a different experience than you're normally used to. Yes, this is a version of the new Legend V2. However, there are a few things removed and a few things added, one of which I've been looking forward to for a long time. And if you actually recognize the formula, you'll notice that the Legend formula is probably a little bit closer to the UK international formula than the actual American formula this time. That's right, there's no Rewolfia in this one. They switched out Rewolfia and put Neurofactor in it, a very fun nootropic ingredient coming from Futureceuticals, the makers of Spectra, S7, a few other stuff like that. However, in this case, it is something that we're a little bit more passionate on, and then the nootropic benefits really outweigh any kind of other things we've ever said about S7 before. Also on the label with Legend is they switched out Synactive, an ingredient that we actually love from New Live. It's in a ton of different Ghost products, so if you're still taking a stack from them, you'll definitely be getting it in still. However, they switched out Synactive for Vasodrive, and this, isn't really a surprise if you've watched any of the other Maxx Chewning collabs. Vasodrive is an ingredient that is commonly added in for his Legends. We're big fans of it because it's not just an active pump adder, but it's also a defensive pump ingredient that helps improve vasodilation and improve blood flow to the muscles through ACE inhibition. ACE is an enzyme that is actively looking to lower blood flow and increase vasoconstriction. By inhibiting that, we're creating more blood flow. So pump is already a really strong pump agent. I don't think they really need to change much about this, and they did it. But Legend, we're used to the Vasodrive inclusion for Maxx, and adding in that Neurofactor, honestly, I've been asking for a UK version of the Legend V2 for a little bit now because I wanted to try Legend with the Neurofactor instead of the Rewolfia, and I have to tell you that the difference is significant. This Legend actually I really enjoy. Does it have that same Rewolfia feel? No. I'm a big fan of Rewolfia, and that is a controversial thing to say. However, for me, I actually honestly I do like it a lot, so I like keeping it in there. But on some less intense days, having a nootropic factor to it instead of that hard-hitting Rewolfia, it is pretty nice. It helps drive my focus. It helps keep me in the game a little bit differently than a Rewolfia would. Yes, there's less of a fight or flight response with it. It's less stimulating. A lot of people love that stimulation, but I like some variation over here and there. So I'm definitely going to keep the Legend in the rotation for different reasons, because this one brings a little bit more pump, a little bit more nootropic factor, instead of that just all-out Rewolfia feeling. Nonetheless, without the addition of Synactive in this one, I will still be making sure to get it in with other products, or just a straight Synactive capsule or drink from New Live. Don't worry, I am sure that they're not going to be removing Synactive from anything else. Dan is a huge fan of it. That's why he put it in pretty much every single product they make at this point. Let's do the Legend one first, because I've been talking about it so much. This one actually does have a formula change, not just the flavor, but because mango's not in any other product, I can't really compare them straight head to head for differences in flavor. So one sip, you guys know the rules. It's a nice light mango, not super sweet. It's a very natural mango. There are some more like margarita vibes to it. It's not just straight juice mango, which is one nice thing about it. We've had mango before. It's been a great flavor time and time again, but a little margarita variation adds some nice flavors to it. I think there's maybe a little bit of salt to it. Salt on the rim for margarita. Now, when I tried this product out, I've actually been taking them together, so I don't know if there's any difference in the flavors between them. They're both, let me double check, mango margarita, so we would hope that they'd be as similar as possible. They do suggest different water amounts though, so I'm curious if it'll be a little bit less watered down with this one. No, I'd say they're about the same. Very small differences in the notes, but all things considered, very similar flavors. So even with the differences in formulas, with the differences in water recommendations, pretty much amount to the same. For me, I always take Legend with a pump product. Most often I'm adding it with Ghost Pump. Sometimes I add Ghost Pump with other pre-workouts as well. they're really fun because you can interchange them with different brands. Although obviously, you know, Ghost would recommend that you keep them all together, and I'd recommend that you try them out together because I think Ghost makes a great product. I definitely think that they're underrated, though I will say in 2020 and 2021, I do have to admit that the industry did start to accept Ghost as a more aggressive company. They're not just the skinny jean loving, you know, lifestyle kids anymore. I seriously do believe that, but I've been pushing that narrative for quite a while now. Yeah, they are very pretty people, but they drive some great formulas and honestly probably know more about the industry and ingredients than most of these hardcore companies that you would probably bring up. These guys have been in the game for a while, they have a great track record, and they know the ins and outs of making great products. Whether or not it's got a ridiculously beautiful label on the front of it, the products do slap. So put them together, actually gets a little bit stronger, but great flavor. Mango margarita, you get the margarita notes, you get a natural mango flavor, and you get vasodrive and neurofactor. So nothing really to complain about. Love the products. As you guys know, we do get these for free from Ghost. We do have a business or affiliate relationship with them. We've been friends with them for quite some time now, but when we break down the actual ingredients and the flavors that come along with it, is there really anything to criticize? If you guys grab one today, they go live today. What is today? Today is October 6th of 2021. They go live at 12 Central, I think. If you do grab one, use coupon code PricePlow at checkout. Save you a little bit of money, supports the channel. We appreciate it. As always, guys, thank you so much for making this far in the video, and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.